All right, looking at the beginning of Module 3, we're talking a lot about graphs and how a graph matches a story. So in 3.1, there is a story to begin with, right up here at the top. It says Sylvia has a small pool full of water that needs to be emptied and cleaned, and then refilled for a pool party. During the process of getting ready for the pool party, Sylvia did all of the following activities, each during a different time interval. So she did all 6 of these things, but all at different times. She removed water with a single bucket. She drained water with a hose. She removed water with her friends using 3 buckets. She filled the pool with a hose. She cleaned the empty pool, and then she took a break. So the first question that I have is actually down here. I want you to take a couple minutes and just think, if you were Sylvia, in which order would you do these things? So you can write them down. First, I think Sylvia did this. Second, she did this, then this. So I want you to give me the order in which you think Cynthia did these things. So does it make sense to say that she cleaned the empty pool first? No, because in the directions it says that she had to drain it first, right? It was full to begin with. So, some of these answers don't work first, but you can change the order of any of these. So first task is to write a story just telling in what order you think Sylvia did this or what order you would have done them in. And then the next part of the formative kind of asks you questions 2 through 6, asks you some questions. So like of these 6 options, which of them would make the water decrease, right? Which of them would make the water increase? Which of these is at a faster rate and which of these is slower? Which of these is constant, which means it's staying the same? So those questions are just kind of checking with the story. When will will the water decrease with the story, and when will it increase? And then the last task for you today is to sketch a graph showing where the water level would be according to your story. So let's say your story, you did this first, and then you did this, and then you did this. Like whatever order you choose to do it in, you want to make your graph. So if you start filling the pool, draining the pool, you could do it with a hose. Would that be faster or slower than with a bucket? If it's faster, then it's going to be if it's faster, it'll be steeper. If it's slower, it'll be less steep, right? This is discrete. This is continuous. So think about that story. Is filling or draining with a hose discrete or continuous? Is draining with buckets, 1 bucket at a time or 3 buckets at a time, discrete or continuous? And then draw your graph that matches the story. And then the last question is talking about a function. So there is a video in the formative that I want you to watch about what makes a function a function. And then you decide, according to your graph in the story, is it or is it not a